What does Columbia River Knife and Tool, Ruger, and Worksharp have in common? Coming up next. Hey there, it's the Shooting Guy. Thanks for joining me today. Do appreciate it a lot. If you're a subscriber, I love you guys. Appreciate it so much for being a subscriber. And if you're just swinging by today to see what's going on and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to ring the bell. Okay, so this day, I'm going to show you something here from Worksharp. Just real briefly, there's a review that we did on this sharpener a few months back, and I'll put a link down below. You can take a look at that. But when they sent me the sharpener, they also sent me something pretty unique. Ruger knives, that's right. A officially licensed Ruger product that they've co-branded with Columbia River Knife and Tool, and many of you know that we have a long relationship with Columbia River Knife and Tool. They've been really great folks, and with that package from Worksharp, they sent us this knife so that we can try out sharpening this knife on that Worksharp. But as it turns out, well, you'll see here in the specs in a few minutes, this knife was so sharp I couldn't bring myself to messing up the edge. Is basically what the issue was. And but we're gonna take a look at this knife today. Cool little neck knife. Just for full disclosure, no one's paying me to say any of this except when Worksharp sent me the Worksharp item, this was in the box as well, so that we could use the knife on their Worksharp, which I'm sure is going to work really, really well. Don't forget to check out that Worksharp review that we did. Anyway, before we get any more details on this thing, let's get to the specs. Overall length, just about 6 inches. Blade length, about 2 1/4 inches. Blade thickness at the spine, 18/100ths of an inch. Blade material is 8CR14 MOV. Blade finish is stone washed. It has this drop point and swedge, plus a convex edge. It's hollow ground. It comes with the paracord handle that you can take off and use for anything you'd like. It has a cord bead that simulates a revolver cylinder. Kind of cool. This finger choil makes for a really nice steady grip, and if you have a little larger hand, the bead works very well to get your pinky on it as well. It weighs in at 3 3/8 ounces with the bead. It comes with a Kydex sheath that you can mount either this way or this way with this handy belt mount. Has a nice little drip hole to keep that water out. The sheath comes with a nylon neck cord so you can wear it like a neck knife. It comes with the screws you need to mount all this stuff. Is it sharp? Let's find out. Whoa, right out of the box. Thanks, guys. Well, there you go. It's the Cordite Compact by Columbia River Knife and Tool. It's a RMJ design, which was, he kind of designed this for survival use. So that's why you got this little bit of paracord, real little blade that you could use for small whittling, small cutting. It's not a big survival knife by any means, but this will surely get you by. It is a neck knife, and I'll be honest with you folks, I'm not a big neck knife kind of a guy, but if you did need to wear this around your, let's see, can I do this? Yeah, I can. And it pulls off very, very easy. I know a lot of guys like to do that, and getting it back in can sometimes be a challenge, at least for me, because I don't want to stab myself in the throat. But it does come really nicely equipped, and I do appreciate that a lot. Now, you can always take the paracord off, wrap it with something else that you want, maybe a different color. I kind of like this color. It's fine. Or just take the paracord off altogether. This little knife bead thing on there is kind of cool because, like I said in the specs portion, it provides enough room for a little extra thumb, or a little pinky finger, I should say, reach. But for my hand, I don't think I really need it. I'm pretty good just like this. You could feather wood with this really good to get a fire started. I do like the fact that it's got a very sharp spine, so it does throw some sparks, which is good on your ferrule rod, and it'll work pretty well. I think I might take this bead off. It just adds weight, and it doesn't do anything for me personally, except it does look kind of cool. It's a cylinder from a revolver. Nice little design, nice little feature. Again, I'm not a big neck knife fan, but those of you that might be or want a really small pocketable knife, it's going to work out pretty good. The sheath, nice sheath, does a good job, and it comes with this metal clip on here that you can stick on your belt Or you can put it on your backpack in a MOLLE configuration, so it'll just stick out there on your, stick down like that probably on your MOLLE pack, and then all you got to do is pull on it. But you can use your thumb. I've noticed that. That makes it really, really nice. So there you go. It's sharp right out of the box. It'll hold an edge well. I don't have a whole lot of experience with HCR 14 MOV. 13 MOV I do. Good steel, cost effective, holds an edge really good. I don't know what the hardness rating of this thing is, but I'm going to suspect it's probably around the 55 to 58 maybe. That's my guess, because I've used it a little bit and the knife edge stays pretty sharp. So it does retain its edge sharpness pretty good. Nice little chunk of steel, and I think you guys might like it. I'm going to put a link down below if you're interested in it. You can go to Blade HQ. That's one spot that we go. I'll also have an Amazon link if that's what you guys are into. You could try that out too. We'll have all those links down below. That's all I got. Thanks so much, folks. It's the Cordite Compact by Columbia River Knife and Tool, designed by RMJ, with the co-branding of Ruger knives, which makes it kind of unique, kind of cool. A little bit of a collectible, I would say. I don't think they're going to be making these forever, so if you can get a chance to get yourself one, and I think they're right around the $35 to $45 range, I think. Again, I'll put a link down below so you can verify that, and you'll certainly see that on Blade HQ. That's it. All right. Join us on Instagram, join us on Facebook. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon channel. Those of you that are Patreon patrons, thumbs up to you guys. I do appreciate you guys a lot and the support that you give us. And if you are all considering, hey, how does Shootin' Guy do all this stuff and keep bringing us good little reviews and at least information on stuff like this and other things that we do? Well, I do it from the kind contributions of those others that, like from Patreon, that would consider helping me out. Otherwise, it comes right out of my pocket. So I do all that for you. Consider being a patron, would you? I'd really appreciate it a whole lot. All right, that's it. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God.